So in your recent past, you have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And then we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the Star. We have the Emperor. We have the 8 of Wands. And we have the Magician. So, with the Free Yourself card, I feel like you've already done this. You've already freed yourself. I feel like there was some kind of bad situation. You know, this is all about betrayal. It's all about being stabbed in the back. And this has already happened. So, and then you have the 9 of Swords. So it's like there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of worry about things. So that's what I feel like. So I feel like you've left a situation, possibly because a partner could be too overbearing. So maybe somebody was too controlling, maybe somebody was too I just feel like somebody may have been too controlling in a relationship here. That's what I feel like. So I feel like you've left something behind, and it's almost like someone planned like a quick getaway. So here we have the 2 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Magician. So with the Free Yourself card, it's like someone has made plans to move away. So maybe you and a partner have split up, and now you're kind of looking for somewhere to live, or they're looking for somewhere to live, and it's all kind of happening quickly is what I feel like, and things are moving forward now. So yeah, so if you guys are in a bad situation, I feel like your plans to deal with it are going to work out for you here, and you guys are making this happen. So it could be involving a Aries or a Aquarius for some of you, with the Star and the Emperor. So for some of you, it says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. For some of you, they are speaking about a Aries or an Aquarius. So you're either leaving a Aries or Aquarius, or you have a Aries and Aquarius coming in, and you're going to kind of manifest this relationship. But again, they're saying to keep an open mind. So this person could be from a different faith, a different culture, or just completely different to what you're used to. You know, maybe they have a stronger character, I feel like. With the Emperor, maybe they're a lot stronger than what you're used to dealing with. And with the Star, maybe they're not as stable as what you would normally go for. With the Aquarian energy, if this is speaking about an Aquarius, they're very freedom loving, they're very, very rebellious, but it's kind of difficult to keep an Aquarius in one place. So even though they can be loyal, they are very loving, they're a humanitarian sign. For some of you, you're dealing with someone that's it's like a bit of a flitterer. My sun sign is in Aquarius, so you know, it's not a case of we go from place to place, but we like our freedom and things like that. So yeah, so there's some kind of difference here, and things are moving forward. And the Wheel of Fortune as well speaks about change that could bring in a soulmate for some of you. So it's like you freed yourself from a situation and you could have met somebody new. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you. So I feel like there's a lot that's gone on for you. So in your present, you have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. We have the 5 of Swords. And we have the 7 of Wands. So this doesn't necessarily mean that someone's cheating or anything. It could be, here with the Queen of Pentacles, this is a person that is living in luxury. You know, they have a lot of money, they're very secure, they're very stable. This can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. So with this appearing alongside deception, it could be that somebody is lying about their financial security here. And then you also have the Lovers as well. So this could speak about a Gemini. Maybe someone is lying about being single. Maybe you meet someone and you kind of need to do a bit of detective work, because this person could be in a relationship and you need to kind of be on guard here and be resilient and find out the truth, basically, is what I feel like for some of you. So here again we have the Five of Wands. So someone is trying to have their cake and eat it, basically. They're like trying to have the best of both worlds, is what I feel like. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. This could also mean as well, this is like a victory card, so maybe you guys are kind of coming out of some kind of deceptive situation now. But I more feel as though someone's is lying saying they're single but they're not, or someone is lying about their financial status and they're not dropping the lie. They are actually defending their lies to the bitter end. So you are really going to have to poke and pry and do some kind of investigating to find out what the truth is. So be careful, Taurus, okay? And if it is you that's being a little bit deceptive, you need to be careful, because the truth comes out in the end. So please be careful. So in your future, you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And here we have the Tower. So this is definitely some kind of deceptive situation coming to an end now. So someone's been lying and they get caught out. So Taurus, either you are going to catch someone lying or someone's going to catch you lying. It could be a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra here with the Queen of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. We have Death. So something is definitely ending. That's it now. So you guys are done with somebody, or someone has finished with you. But then with the Tower, this kind of asks us to be set free from something, and in the past you do have free yourself. So for those of you that are still in this situation, it's like the universe is kind of giving you help to get yourself out of it. So if you're stuck in a rut, if you're stuck in a toxic relationship, you are going to find a escape, is what I feel like. Some of you are just dealing with a Scorpio. Here we have the High Priestess. We have the Fool. So some of you are walking away from something that is bad for you. So it's like there's an ending and then there's a brand new beginning straight away. So you go through some kind of transformation, is what I feel like, and then straight away you walk into this new light journey. You take a leap of faith with somebody. So here we have the Four of Wands and we have the Ace of Pentacles again. So like a new beginning. So some of you are leaving a house that you might share with a partner, and either you move or they move. But for some of you change jobs as well. So there's like a lot of chop and change throughout October. So there's like a new home, there's like a new job, and I feel like this is going to be very, very stable. So again, we have a new journey. It could be with a Scorpio, it could be with a Pisces and Cancer as well. And here we have the Queen of Wands, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So again, you're either leaving one of these signs or one of these signs is coming in. And the Knight of Cups and romantic feelings, someone is going to make a offer. And with the High Priestess, I feel like there's a sense of knowing that it's safe. I feel like you guys kind of trust this person, and the advice is make the effort. So if you do meet somebody and it feels right with the High Priestess, use your intuition with this person. I feel like this is a bit of a warning as well. You need to really assess this person, just due to what you've had in your present cards as well, with like deception. I feel like you need to be careful and just make sure that you're being told the truth about a situation. So the advice is use your intuition, but at the same time, if you do have very strong feelings for somebody, make the effort, get to know them, take a leap of faith. So I know it sounds a little bit conflicting, but you know, it's a time to really use your intuition. But for some of you, there is a offer of a very secure relationship. For those of you who are already committed in a stable relationship, you could be getting engaged, you could be getting married. The Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands can speak about a marriage proposal. So, you know, so that's good for some of you. Yeah, so that's that. So there's a lot of transformation, a lot of change for those of you that are single or have just got out of a bad relationship. There is someone coming in, I feel like. So your overall energy for October is flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And then you have the Six of Cups. You have the Seven of Cups. You have the Page of Cups. And you have the Ten of Cups. So this speaks about someone coming back from the past. Or it could speak about, as well, I feel some of you are going to find out that you're pregnant with the Page of Cups. The Six of Cups can sometimes speak about children and caring for children. And then you have the Ten of Cups as well, which is like a happy home. So some of you are finding out that you're pregnant. So with flirt as well, maybe you're kind of looking at the situation and wondering how to approach it. So if you do meet someone new, what do you want from the situation? Maybe you have more than one option to choose from. But I feel like you need to explore your options. You need to get out there and extend your light-hearted energy to others. So there's no harm in speaking to people. There's no harm in them getting to know people either. So, yeah, that's what I feel they're telling you to do. Go out there and get to know people. So where you will find yourself, you have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So with the Ace of Pentacles as well, some of you are going to be working more. You've got new money coming in for some of you throughout October. Here we have the Hermit. We have the King of Swords. Yep, money coming in, the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Chariot. So some of you could be working in a job where you're just feeling a little bit alone, but you are making money from it. So what I feel like, you need to get out there, you need to speak to friends, you need to speak to your partner as well. Deal with these financial situations in a logical manner, okay? Really kind of pay attention to everything financially. Look at the fine print if you're taking out loans, things like that. If you are starting a new job, look at the contract. Be sure of what you're signing for, is what I feel like. You know, the King of Swords here, he's very detached from emotions, but he's able to make decisions. So some of you are going to have to make some financial decisions, and you could make a lot of money. So really look at the fine print and that, and remain balanced in the situation. For some of you, we could be dealing with a Virgo, we could be dealing with a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or a Cancer here for some of you. So if you are seeing one of these signs, maybe they're working more, maybe you're working more. But yeah, I do feel as though there's a need to really look at any kind of contracts that you guys are signing. But I feel as though, yeah, you could make a lot of money. So in your environment, you have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So here you have the Six of Wands. So some of you definitely getting that promotion at work. I know it's a love reading, but work keeps on coming up, so I'm going to speak about it. So the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Devil. Again, so what I'm going back to saying about contracts, things like that. The Devil is in the detail for some of you who need to be careful. And we have the World. So again, the ending of a bad situation. So something that's toxic in your environment, you're moving away from it now. For some of you, again, you're like getting a promotion at work. For some of you, someone is noticing you, you're noticing someone. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Definitely a Capricorn here with the Devil card. But I feel like, yeah, there's a need to not be so serious as well with the playfulness. You know, like maybe you're taking things very seriously, especially with the King of Swords as well. He's not a very, he doesn't have the greatest sense of humour sometimes. Sometimes he can be too serious. So there's a need to have fun. You know, yes, yeah, you need to be grounded, you need to be serious, but at the same time, you need to live your life and you need to have fun. So to capture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So don't forget to have fun, you know, that's what I feel like. So yeah, so for some of you, you're being noticed by a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or I feel like someone is noticing you, definitely. So in your hopes and fears, you have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So some of you are worried that your partner could no longer have feelings for you. But here we have the King of Cups. So this is someone that does have feelings, you know, but they're just very, very balanced. And if you're dealing with someone here with the King of Swords, they don't know how to show emotions. So I feel like someone does have feelings for you, but they're just being a little bit reserved about it. So here we have the Two of Pentacles as well. So someone could have too much on their plate and they're working too hard and they're just not feeling happy. And this, so the unrequited love could just be like a not being happy in like a job that you're in, not being happy in a particular relationship, or you're just not happy with a situation. But again, I more feel as though it's pointing to work. So it's like maybe you've got a new job and you're working loads, but you're not happy and you're trying to juggle work with love. And it's affecting your relationship for some of you, is what I feel like. But I feel like this person does still have feelings for you if you're in a relationship. So in your outcome, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And we have the Three of Cups. So again, this can speak about, it's what I was saying about your overall energy with the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So some of you are celebrating a pregnancy, some of you have given birth and now you're celebrating it. Some of you are celebrating a literal engagement, some of you are celebrating a wedding, some of you. So here we have the Three of Wands, so this is you feeling free. So again, a toxic situation, you do end up freeing yourself from it. So yeah, so there's something that has been making you feel trapped, and the Three of Wands is all about making a choice. It's about making a decision and taking action and freeing yourself. Just look how free this person is. They've got all this space here to kind of go off and explore, and there's nothing there holding them back. So this is pure freedom. So you guys are walking away from something. It might be like a little bit painful. You know, sometimes when you have to walk away from something you care about, you know, obviously there is like a bit of upset, but it's not as bad as what you think. And again, we have the Page of Wands. So this is you kind of going off on like a new adventure. And I feel like you're walking into a higher level of commitment in your relationships for some of you. So there's a lot going on for you, Taurus, you know, but I do see for those of you that are in a relationship, you guys are going to get more and more deeper. For some of you that are in a toxic relationship, you need to leave. And yeah, there's just a lot going on, but I feel like by the end of October, you guys are going to be happy, not just in terms of work, but in your relationship as well. And that's come up for a lot of signs. So yeah, there's definitely something happening. There's like definitely some kind of shift. So I hope you guys have a brilliant October, and I will see you for November's reading.